Hey everybody, my name is Jordan. Welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at 15 acoustic guitars that are all solid wood and under $1,000 in price range. Now, these are brand new guitars coming from Orangewood, Alvarez, Cort, Martin, and Breedlove. So, all solid wood guitars. If you don't know why that's important, what happens when manufacturers are trying to cut cost is they will layer a few pieces of wood together, glue them together, and then cut the back and the sides of an acoustic guitar out of these layered pieces of wood. However, because the grain is not aligned correctly, it cannot shift the way it needs to be as resonant as a piece of wood should. That's why a lot of guitar players will pay a little bit extra for an all solid acoustic guitar instead of something, made overseas with laminated wood. Not saying that they're bad quality if it has laminated wood on it, but it's not going to sound quite as good over time as the guitar gets older, as it ages. An all solid wood guitar has the potential to open up and to just become more resonant, become lighter as it ages, whereas the glue and the different woods being glued together on these laminate guitars, they won't age the same way. They won't be as good over time as something that's all solid wood. So a lot of people will put a premium on that because it's a lot more expensive to build an all solid wood guitar than it is to build something with laminated back and wood sides. So that's why I'm bringing this list to you today, is because you don't have to spend more than $1,000 to get an acoustic guitar that's all solid. And this list is not extensive by any means. So with that, let's jump right into the first few guitars. The first brand we're going to be talking about is Alvarez. Now they've come out with a series called the Masterwork series. Now I've got an OM, a Grand Auditorium, and a Dreadnought from this series to show you. Starting with the OM, it is the MF60COOM with AA spruce, African mahogany, and an LR Baggs pickup. This guitar comes in at $749, and with AA spruce, that's pretty impressive, especially with the LR Baggs pickup. Moving right along, the MD70, which is the Dreadnought. It is a bluegrass, has AAA spruce, a rosewood back and sides with the LR Baggs pickup, coming in at $999. This is going to be the highest price out of all the guitars that we have today. Third, moving right along, the MGA70 CEAR. Now this has AA spruce again, mahogany, or black walnut. You can get it in these two different wood types, with the LR Baggs VTC again, coming in at $949. Now, this is ridiculous that you can get these guitars at this price range, especially the Dreadnought with rosewood back and sides. That's ridiculous. Most guitars with rosewood back and sides are going to start at a minimum of $1,800. Now that's pretty strong competition to be followed up, but Orangewood is the company to follow that up. Now, I think these next few guitars are extremely good value for what you're getting. Starting once again with the smallest guitar, the Ava Live, which is an all mahogany, all solid mahogany guitar with an LR Baggs Anthem, coming in at $995. That's a ridiculous price to be able to get an LR Baggs Anthem with an all solid wood guitar. Next, the Berkeley Torrefied Spruce Palfaro Dreadnought. Now, these are really cool guitars. Torrefied spruce is just a drying process that artificially ages, if you will, to get it that kind of vintage sound. This guitar comes in at $895. Moving right along, the Saga Live Mahogany LR Baggs Anthem pickup in this guitar. This is kind of an auditorium size guitar, and once again, all solid mahogany, coming in at $995. Now, you thought the competition was strong coming behind the Masterwork series. Well, now it's even stronger because these Orangewood guitars lit up the internet a few years ago when they started building and mass producing these guitars, getting them into the hands of YouTubers who pretty much every review I've seen had really good things to say about the Orangewood guitars. And then you add in that you can get an LR Baggs Anthem pickup installed for less than $1,000. That is a ridiculous price. That is ridiculously good value, because the LR Baggs Anthem is one of the best pickups you can buy today for your acoustic guitar. The next company we're going to be looking at is Breedlove. Now, I've got two guitars from them. Both are smaller than a Grand Auditorium, right around the size of an OM or something like that, maybe a little bit bigger. But Breedlove makes really good guitars too. I actually didn't know they made all solid wood guitars until I started making this video. That's why I was super surprised when for $600 you could get the Signature, Concertina, and Concert Torrefied European Spruce African Mahogany guitars. Both of these come in at $600 with the Torrefied European Spruce and African Mahogany. That's ridiculous. That's really good value. And once again, I can't stress enough that Breedlove does make really good guitars to start with. Next up, we've got a brand that people actually kind of recognize, and that is Martin Guitars. Now, the 3 Martin Guitar Road Series guitars that I have chosen to show you today, all are acoustic electric and pretty good quality. I will say I've tried the 0010 and I wasn't super impressed with it. I've also tried the D10 and wasn't super impressed with that either. But to be fair, Sapele is not really my tone wood, and so that makes me a little bit biased. I just don't like the sound of it. That doesn't mean it won't work great for what you need it for. That's just my personal opinion before I show you the guitars. Now, starting with the 0010E, which stands for Electric Road Series. This has Sapele top, back, and sides. Now, these are really comfortable guitars to play. Like I said, I wasn't super impressed with the tone, but they do come in at $799 for acoustic electric, all solid wood, and made from Martin. So they will have a particular sound and a particular feel that if you play any other Martin, you'll kind of have at least an idea of what the other ones are going to sound like and play like. It's just kind of an accent, if you will, that they just all sound a little bit the same. And then the D10E Road Series, which Sapele and Spruce, coming in at $850, and the GPC11E at $999. Once again, Spruce and Sapele top, back, and sides there for you. And just to clarify, I'm not trying to badmouth Martin in any way at all. I just personally don't prefer these ones. I do think the rest of the Road Series is really cool when they have different tone woods on the back and the sides, and there are a lot of them that I would like to still try out, but my favorite is always going to be Cirrus or Rosewood back and sides. Our last brand, which kind of reminds me of something I forgot to mention, this brand, Cort, has the Core Series and the Gold Series. Both of these guitars have, or both of these series I should say, have multiple guitars in them that would fit the qualifications we're looking at today. Also the Alvarez Masterworks, the Breedlove guitars, the Signature guitars that we looked at, and the Orangewood guitars. They all have more all solid wood guitars than I had time to mention in this video. However, these are just the ones I've chosen to show you, and that brings us back to the Cort Core Series. Now the Core Series is an OM series, OM models that have blackwood, mahogany and spruce wood choices. Now the prices on these may be a little obscure, but the best that I could deduce is they come in about $650 brand new. Now in the Gold Series we have the 06 and 08, which the difference between the 6 and the 8 is spruce and mahogany versus A+ spruce and mahogany, which is the 8, and sometimes the 8 will come with electronics depending on which model you buy. The 06 and 08 are the orchestra models. Really good looking guitars there. The D6 and the D8 I think look phenomenal, and once again you're going to have a pretty powerful combo with that spruce and that mahogany back and sides and the dreadnought guitar body shape. And then the A6 and A8. Now I really want to try an A8 at some point because they just look phenomenal. But for the sake of this list, we're just gonna, move right along and not spend any more money on guitars. Bringing us to price, this is kind of all over the place depending on where you buy them from. I will try to put prices up on the screen or in the description for these Cort Gold models. Now that is the end of our list, but I would like to ask you guys, which one of these guitars would you like to see on this channel? If I could get one of these guitars, or 2 or 3 or however many, which ones would you want to see on this channel? Please leave that in the description. Would really appreciate a little bit of feedback on this video. Got a new microphone, so hope the audio is a little bit better. But thank you guys for watching, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. That would be awesome to have you guys around for a couple more videos. I hope I can bring you some more value on guitar information and just things of that nature. Please let me know in the comments what you would like to see on this channel, as I am still deciding on some content for, after Christmas. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do. I've got the next few videos kind of already planned out. So thank you guys much for watching. We'll see you later. Have a great day.